Hi guys, I'm the Infamous, and today we're going to see if E0S0 Xuan is actually worth pulling for. Now with that in mind, this video will be dedicated to those that are free to play and light spenders. If you guys plan on heavily investing into the character, I recommend you guys check out some of the creators in the description. They have some really good guides or really good takes on the game in general, so I recommend you guys check them out. Now with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Xuan's a quantum preservation unit that scales off of HP, and for that reason, there's not many Lightcone options for her. I believe Texture to Memories is her best, but if you guys do not have that, you guys can also go for Landau's Choice. Landau's Choice increases your aggro, allowing you to get attacked more often, as well as gives you damage mitigation, which is huge for Xuan because she can proc her heal more often. When it comes to Texture to Memories, it does something similar in the sense of damage mitigation, but it also provides more CC effect res, and it also gives a shield as well. The only downside is the fact that it doesn't make you get hit more often, which doesn't necessarily matter because your teammates are already going to have a lot of damage mitigation coming from Xuan. If you guys have Texture to Memories, I really hope you guys use it because it is a really good icon for her. My tracers are also fully leveled. I recommend anybody that is using Xuan to fully level them, not just for the increased damage mitigation, but also because of the fact that she gives more HP to your team, making them more tanky, as well as giving them a harmony buff in terms of crit rate. Your DPSs will have a lot more value with her, so please keep that in mind. When it comes to Relics, I'm using Weathering Snow and HP. I do recommend it because this damage mitigation and the increased HP makes her really tanky. I also have a lot of effect rest, so I'm using Broken Kill to further increase that. I'm rocking 75%, which is huge for her, so I'm basically never going to get CC'd. If you guys want to go for a similar build, I do recommend using Broken Kill, but if you don't want to do that and you want her to be even tankier, I do recommend Fleet of the Ageless. It gives you more HP, making you more tanky, and it also gives your team a small attack buff. Now that I've shown you guys how I'm going to be building my Xuan, I'm going to be showing you guys the two hardest fights in the game in terms of hard hitting. We've got Sunday, when you let him attack you, assuming that you don't stack up the shields, which I'm going to do my best not to. In the fight, naturally, even if you're doing skills that don't allow you to attack him, no matter what, eventually you're going to break at least one of his shields. So in the fight, we're going to have 2,000. Unfortunately, we can't change anything about that. I tried, but again, that's one of the hardest hitting bosses in the game, if not the hardest hitting boss, and she saves the entire team by redirecting the damage to her. You guys will see that as an example, and I'll also be showing you a bit of Simulated Universe. Swarm Disaster I also consider to be one of the hardest hitting things in the game. You really do need to rely on blessings or on a character like Xuan or Aventurine to tank for you. In general, I think those are two significant fights, so those are the two fights I'll be showing you today. With Xuan, when it comes to teams, she's unironically one of the most versatile just because of the fact that her, Ho-Ho, and Aventurine are sustains. And any sustain can go into any team comp as long as they're sustaining. That's her whole point. But in reality, these sustains nowadays are also getting significant buffs that cater to certain builds. For example, Xuan gives crit rate, so you're going to want to put her with crit characters. You're not going to be putting her with DOT preferably, you'll have Ho-Ho for that. If you're going to be playing with debuffers or follow-up attackers, you're probably going to want Aventurine because he's going to solve many of the issues that they have, like applying debuffs and so on, right? Or maybe even a niche character like Yang Xing, where you want to have his passive up and you don't want to get hit. A shield would be great for that. Again, it just depends on what team you're running. But if you're comparing those three, those are the three best sustains in the game. They have the most flexible team comps. So for me, what I'm going to be doing is Ratio, Pela, Sparkle, Xuan. This is the main team comp I usually go for since it's hyper carry. We got Sparkle here. We got extra crit for him provided with Xuan and damage mitigation. And then we have Pela handling all the debuffs. Again though, if you guys were playing with somebody like Topaz instead of somebody like Pela, or if you had Robin instead of Sparkle here, you'd probably want an Aventurine because you would have more debuffs and follow-up attacks like I said earlier. Again, it varies, but in this scenario, Xuan is probably the best when you compare the two.
ク起動。愉快な反撃の時間です。涙雨ヒッ触れてあふれる。
真実に誓う。適法に誓う。
暴言そうよ一体。
言語に誓う。
遊んでよ頑張って。
価値に誓う。
消化勝利。
規則に誓う。
死へまだ立ち上がりますか。
意義に誓う。人の尊厳に誓う。
優しくするね。動じないで。占いそうよ一体。
よみがえる。世を裁きし者よ。
敵ターゲットを確認。
人は文をわきまえることを
天国
学ぶ。
不破。見て見て。
ようこそ僕。
はっ。かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん。敵データ捕獲マーク起動。愉快な反撃の時間です。
存在知識は尺と真理を探り語尾を根絶する。
動じないで。
0点。
おや
マイナスだ。
世の万人ナス。
0点。
消化勝利。かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん。
僕が答えてみろ。マイナスだ。存在知識は尺と真理を探り語尾を根絶する。
おや
マイナスだ。
そうよ一体。敵データ捕獲マーク起動。愉快な反撃の時間です。
0点。
世の万物人事ナス。
少しわきまえろ。
動じないで。
僕が答えてみろ。マイナスだ。
支援開始いたします。おや
存在知識は尺と真理を探り語尾を根絶する。
敵データ捕獲マーク起動。愉快な反撃の時間です。
マイナスだ。
Hi guys, while I'm showing you my builds, I just want to give a huge thank you to everybody that's been supporting me. Star Rail has been doing really good on the channel, and it really does mean a lot being able to make these videos and have thousands of people watching me. Again, didn't think I'd get that much support. Really does mean a lot. I would also appreciate it if you guys check out some of the content creators down below, because they also have some really good guides or videos in general about multiple games now. They have variety content as well as me. Please, again, give them some support. Love them all. If I were to conclude the video with something, I would just say, if you guys have two of the best sustains already, like Huohuo or Venturing, I don't think it would be worth going for Xuan. Even with her being this insane, I really don't think it's worth it. Because sustains just aren't necessarily needed in this game, right? Having somebody like Huohuo and Venturing are honestly enough. Again, two of the best. If you guys don't have both of them, or if you guys just want to have a new fresh taste and somebody that's already insane and you guys can rely on, Xuan is there. You don't need to worry about it. She's a great character. If you guys want to run Mono Quantum, she's definitely the best pick there. Lynx is okay, but she clears her. If you guys want crit buffs as well as having a sustain, again, Fu Xuan's there. If you have idle on one, even better. She'll give crit damage on top of the crit rate. They are honestly great sustains out there, but she's definitely top 3. I would say she's probably the best, arguably only lower than Aventurine. Again, really, really good. That's all I wanted to say. Hope you guys enjoy her, or any other sustain for that matter. Enjoy the video.